to be dead honest, I feel that R. Kelly's sentence should have been accompanied with sentences for the various girls' parents. That's what I think. Because, look, you're a parent. You have daughters. Can you imagine leaving your daughter at 15, 16 years old with a man in his late 20s for like weeks at a time in a studio alone? Like, it just doesn't make any sense, right?
When my daughter, Giovanna, she's still doing her music now. Her new stuff is bananas. It's dope. I just literally got out of her way. But even when we would go into the studio, then I wouldn't let her go by herself.
Exactly.
Like I literally put it in the house.
Yeah.
If you wanna record,
come on over.
Come over, and anything wrong in here, and you're getting thrown off the second floor.
Right. We got guns in here.
Yeah. Like
right. No, I feel you. And that's what I'm saying. It's like,
and men.
Right.
You know men.
So
it doesn't make a difference if they're famous or not. They're still men.
Right.
And us having this conversation and talk about them, we're not really in the place to, because we don't know the entire story. We only know what we were told and what we were allowed to know. I know that one thing about this country. If you watch Good Morning Vietnam, everything you see is going to be tailored or going to be centered to a point, right? You don't get everything.
Right. And he has other cases still pending.
Yeah.
So this 30 years that he got, there might be some other, simultaneous sentences that might be going where, like, let's just say that he gets let out after 15 years. He might have a Fed case that might go on another 12 years on top of it. So R. Kelly's probably not going to see the light of day for the foreseeable future. Look, people have done murders have gotten less time than this. I mean, in fact, we interviewed Blue Boy, who has admitted to killing 3 people who got around the same amount of time. Killed 2 people in prison, including Larry Davis, and 1 person on the street. And he's out right now.
I don't want to say anything about Blueface. You ain't gonna get me
Blue Boy.
Blue Boy. You ain't gonna get every. I thought you were talking about 55th.
Shout out to Blue Boy. We did an interview with him. I mean, look, I interviewed Sammy the Bull recently.
Yes.
19 murders. He got less than 5 years. But he cooperated a lot. He put 2 mafia bosses in prison. America's a funny place.
It's
man.
A funny place because
America and like the
because they already know. This is the craziest thing. We see it in the movies and we see it in the paper. When you're in New York, you would see Teflon Don.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And then you see the Gambino. And then you see all that. And then you watch The Godfather and you watch the Untouchables. And you watch all this gangster thing and Fed Incorporated. And they look and they'll have snitches and they'll talk about back and forth. They already know. This one comedian was talking about his brother, and his brother was like, yeah, man, they gave me 5 years in jail because I had crack. And he goes, and I think it's unfair because the cocaine had to come all the way from Bolivia or Colombia, and it had to be on a plane, it had to be processed, it had to get all the way till it got to my pocket for the police to find it. They knew the drugs was on the plane coming here.
Right. And there's like a 10-to-1 ratio of crack versus cocaine in terms of sentencing.
Yeah, it's the feds know everything. It's not like you have to snitch and tell them anything. They're a part of it.